Hi grade 3s, welcome to your next lesson of music. Today I have something very special. This is going to be the longest piece you have ever done in your history of playing the recorder. It is called Renaissance Rock and it's on page number 25 of Recorder Excellence. What I have here is not even the entire piece. This is like slightly after halfway of the piece. It's just beyond 50% of the piece. So we're going to have two videos that takes care of this entire piece. And you're going to need to practice it well so that you can be able to perform it well and be confident with it. But it's right about time that we got into something that's a little bit lengthier, okay? So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the piece and let's start off by clapping the rhythm. A few things you need to note out though. These numbers over here, so like this 5, this means we're starting on bar 5. It means we are on bar 5. So when you see things in this big squares, it shows us the bar we're on. In the document, it'll also show you some small numbers. So it might be 5, then a small 6, a small 7, small 8, small 9, 10, 11, 12. Then it shows a big 13, because those are just some of the places where the main changes take place, okay? So let's start off in bar number 1. And this first bar actually takes up 4 bars. So it has a line, and this 4 shows us 4 bars have been taken. And it's in the 5th bar that we start playing. So I'm going to need you to count those 4 bars as when you start the piece. So this is going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So you have to count 4 beats 4 times to get those 4 bars. Because how many beats are in a bar? 4 beats in a bar. So if we have 4 bars, we have to count those 4 beats 4 times. So let's imagine we've already done that and let's clap the rhythm from bar number 5. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Ta-ah, ta-ah, ta, ta, ta-ah, ta, 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 ta-ah, 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 ta, 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 Alright, so a lot of notes right there, but it's pretty simple rhythm. We don't have any 8th notes. We only have quarter notes, half notes, and a whole note. It's just the length of it. So it's very easy to get something wrong and get something wrong very many times. So you have to make sure you try your best to get everything correct all the time. So let's start off from bar number 5. This, if you notice in your Recorder Excellence, there are 5 lines, but we're going to do those 5 lines, but I've just written them slightly differently. So this top line for me has both line 1 and line 2. And this is actually line 3 in your Recorder Excellence. So there's no difference in the notes, it's just a different format. So I'll squeeze line 1 and line 2 here and put line 3 over here for the sake of space. So we can do all 5 lines, okay? So you'll see in your Recorder Excellence, it'll be 5 lines. All right, let's zoom in and let's start off at bar number 5. All right, so bar number 5, we have A, C for 2 half notes each. So let's try that out. 1, 2, 3, bar 5. Again. Then we go to bar number 6. We have 3 Ds. And the rhythm is ta, 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 ah. Let's go. Put bar 5 and bar 6 together. Let's go. Bar number 7, we have C, we go up to D, come back to C, go down to G. So C, D, C, G. I'm going to stop telling you these notes eventually, because I want you to be able to read this without any support from me because you already know how to do this, okay? So I'm helping you out in the beginning, but eventually I'm going to keep quiet about which notes. I'm just going to go to the bar and we're going to play it because you need to learn how to read your music. So let's go from here. Bar number 7. C, D, C, G. 3, go. Again. And then let's take it up to bar number 8. We have a simple one. A, G. 3, go. Again. Bar number 7 and bar number 8. 3, go. Bar number 5 until bar 8. 3, go. Alright, let's go to bar number 9. We have the same move, an A, C that we had here. We have 3 Ds, D, D, D. Same thing we had, D, D, D. Then we have a C, D, C, G. Alright, so let's try and do bar number 9 up until bar number 11. Alright, 6, 7, 8, 9. So starting from here up until here. 3, go. 3, go. And let's play this note over here to that whole note, which would be the end of line 2 in your recorder excellence. That is our C. 3, go. Again. Let's put the whole from bar 5 up until bar 12 together. 3, go. Alright, so those are the first 2 lines. Let's go to bar number 13. It'll be very obvious in your recorder excellence sheet. So now we start off on, once again, A, C. The exact same thing we had here. And we go D, D, D. The exact same thing. C, D, C, G. The exact same thing. We go to A, G. The exact same thing. Then we go to A, C, the exact same thing. It's like we're just doing the same thing over and over again. So watch this. When we go to this A, C that was here, we now go again, next line, to our triple Ds. D, 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 D. And then when we go to bar number 19, it's exactly the same as the bars we had over here. That's C, D, C, G. C, D, C, G. And then we go to our C. Okay, so let's try and put bar number 13 all the way up until bar number 20 because it's the exact same thing as what we had from bar number 5. So let's try and take it. 1, because it's the exact same thing that we had from bar number 6, 7, 8, 9. The exact same thing. So we shouldn't get confused at any point. So let's go from 13 till 20. 3, go. Let's go from bar 5 up until bar 20. 3, go. Alright, so the exact same thing repeated quite a bit. So now we're in bar 21. So it tells us to breathe before bar 21. Bar 21 comes, what are we doing? We're now switching it round. So when we went from A to C, now we're going from C to A. So let's go, bar 21. C, A, let's go. Again, let's go. We go bar 22, a double C, down to an A again. 3, go. Go. Let's go 21 to 22. 3, go. Bar 23, we're going to go high C to, we're going to go C, D, C, A. 3, go. Then it resolves to these two G's, this double G for half notes. 3, go. Let's take it from bar 23. Let's go. Let's go. Take it from bar 21 up until bar 23, where our double G's are. 3, go. Let's keep going. Bar 24, we have the exact same move. A high C to a A. The same thing we had here. C, A. We have a C, A. And then we'll take it to a C, C, A. The same thing we had here. C, C, A. So let's go from bar number 25. So 22, 23, 24. So this was actually bar 24. Now we're in 25. So 25 and 26. Let's start from 25 and reach 26. 3, go. Again. Bar 21 until bar 26. 3, go. Let's take it now to bar 27 and then bar 28. So what we have is, once again, that pattern of C, D, C, A. So what we had over here, the pattern is the exact same. It's just instead of a G, we're now playing a A. Okay? So let's try this out. C, D, C, A, resolve on G. 3, go. Again, go. Let's take it from 21 up until 28. 3, go. And remember, hold it for 4 beats, not 3. Okay, so a lot of repetition here. Now let's see if we can put the whole thing together and try not to get lost. The way you will not get lost is if you read your music. If you try and memorize it, you will get lost very, very quickly. So this is a piece to really test your sight reading, because the moment you try and memorize it, you will get lost and it'll be very obvious to us that you've been trying to memorize it. So make sure you follow your music. This piece gives you no choice but to follow your music if you want to get right. So let's go from bar 25 up until bar 28. 1, 2, from bar 5, let's go. So that's Renaissance rock. The first 5 lines of it, I've squeezed the first 2 into that first line just for the sake of space. But next week, we're going to do the next 4 lines and put the entire piece together. So that's a full 9 lines of music. So you have to make sure you're reading your music, otherwise you won't be able to know where you are. You'll get lost pretty quickly. So this is a very good piece to learn to get very confident reading your music, because the notes are not hard and it's pretty straightforward once you get into it. So make sure you master these 5 lines, and don't forget to count those 4 beats. We didn't count the 4 beats when we did this performance, but next week we will count the 4 beats when we're doing the entire thing together. Okay? So get good at it, know where your bars are, know where to breathe, get used to the patterns and how it sounds and the repetition behind it, because those are some of the things that will really help you in order to play the piece correctly. Okay? So have fun with this, and I'll see you next week for our last 4 lines and when we put it together. Happy practicing, grade 3.